Coming from a low-income neighborhood, there are a lot of negative influences such as seeing violence and drugs to lack of opportunities and resources. My parents and I, we couldn't afford college education, and for me it was always about what was next, how could I advance myself, and it was so difficult and hard because a lot of these opportunities were rare to find.
I worked full-time at a grocery store for 3 years. Many of my coworkers were working 2 or 3 jobs at a time. Rent took up the majority of our incomes, and it left us with nothing to save towards buying a house to get out of that situation. Working so much also left no time for learning new skills to start a career that could pay us better. I wish we had a way to financially support ourselves while furthering our skills.
Both of my parents don't have college degrees. Higher education wasn't even thought to them because of their circumstances. Therefore, my parents would only be able to do manual labor. Some days, work was scarce. Some days, they would not be able to eat. I wish that this was there for them when they were younger, just to have a ability just to find a quick solution in a quick span of time, just so they don't have to alleviate the burden of them actually finding a job instead of actually doing the job.
I've lived in Charlotte for 18 years, and I have noticed getting out of a dead-end jobs is an arduous journey. Our app, Hired Up, is intended to facilitate this journey. I wish this app had existed years ago when I was struggling to get out of the economic rut.
I used to intern at an NC Works Resource Center where I witnessed unemployed individuals going into job training and having to get a part-time job. The majority of the time, these individuals end up dropping out of training due to them needing money to sustain themselves and their families. This is why our app, Hire Up, will be able to give these individuals a chance to continue their education or training alongside getting income to help their living situation.
Hired Up is an app to provide on-demand jobs for underemployed individuals looking to improve their career prospects with training. When we reached out to some of the nonprofits of the area, they said that a lot of people who start classes to improve their skills have to drop out because a lack of income leaves them without food and other necessary means for taking care of their family. Here's a look at how our app works. The user experience starts with our login. The user has the option to either create an account with us or sign in with a Google account. We wanted to make sure that there was an option that didn't require our users to remember another username and password, since they probably have many important ones to remember and most likely have a Google account. Once the user has logged in, they will see the job screen. If the user is new, they will see this screen. We require that users meet with a Hired Up admin before jobs are shown for them. Hired Up administers tests to verify skills as well as an interview to get to know our users better. This interview replaces the long process of the multiple interviews that they would have to go to for each job that they apply for on the app. From this job screen, the user can click on the button to take them to our schedule page. Here, the user can set up a time for a meeting with an admin to verify their skills and complete their entry interview. Another feature of the Hired Up app is the user's profile. Here, you can see their skills and reputation points. Reputation points show how the user has performed in the past jobs they have completed with our partners through our app. Before they have met with an admin, they won't have any points. Our user has now met with us and we have tested his knowledge. He seems ready to start helping some of our partner companies. Here he can scroll through the available jobs that match his skills. These listings show both how much the user will make by completing this task, as well as how long they have to complete it once they have been accepted for the job. Finally, we can see the verified user profile. Our user now has 3 reputation points, the starting amount for a verified user. There are also asterisks next to his skills. This means that we have verified that he is qualified to perform tasks with all 3 of these skills. Hired Up hopes to find a solution to providing income to individuals going through training so they can improve their careers and improve their economic mobility. We hope that you are now fired up for Hired Up. Thank you.